Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to The Infected. We've got a very... You thought last episode was busy? This episode is going to be twice as busy. I've also been doing some off-camera work, but before we get into any of that, let's go over some of the uncaged comments. Someone said if you press Control right mouse button over a rock crate, you can take all the rocks. That is really, really cool and so true. Check this out. Control right mouse button. Boom. Look at that. Huh? How cool is that? Now, if only we could put them all in at the same time. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. This game's getting closer and closer to perfection. Alright, I'm going to empty these while I'm thinking about it. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'll bring these up here and put them in the stone grinders. I need to move those up here as well. They need to be up here so I don't have to run all the way over here to do all this. That's, you know, it's not very efficient. So we could do this and this. And then put the rest away. That's cool, man. That's cool. I really like that. Another thing that was new in the game, actually that wasn't new. I did that last season. I just forgot about it. But this is new in the game. The movable ladder. People told me I could use it for, you know, getting some height for screenshots. So let's just see E to get on it. You gotta be careful at the top though, right? Because there's no top. I mean, look at that. There you go. I could take that screenshot. That's great. Thank you for letting me know about this. People told me about this like a few episodes ago, and I remember reading it, and I was like, oh, movable ladder. That sounds interesting. And then I just completely forgot about it. Some people wanted me to use this inside with these, you know, with these little cubby holes here, but nah, I kind of like the regular ladder right there. This thing does not snap into place, and you know how I don't like them when stuff does not snap into place. So we're just gonna keep that right there. I can use it to get on. I can use it to get on the roof. So, but as far as these cubby holes go, I like the regular ladders. It's kind of perfect. So, what else? I got some notes here. Also, for your ingot storage, I recommend using the movable ladder instead to maximize storage, plus somewhat more immersive. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. I don't know. I like the fact that these lock into place. Also, people said my solar panels are facing east. I don't. Am I missing something obvious here? All right, so these are the solar panels. They're facing this way. You can see how they're angled down, and they're facing this way, and they're facing south. I don't know why people... maybe I'm missing something completely obvious. I don't know. I woke up not too long ago, so if I am missing something, let me know. But like a few different people told me that they're facing the wrong way, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. I believe I made some more wind turbines off camera. I don't think I made these on camera. So I put some ghost images here. We're going to make some more wind turbines today. That's going to get us into the episode proper. We're going to do some fishing today. We're going to start producing clay. We need more power, more power, more power, and batteries. Then we're going to start to build the real workshop. We probably won't get too far in it, but I do want to start it. And the real workshop is going to be right there. Okay? And this is going to be known as the forge house once the workshop's done. So the workshop is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be a 7x5 with a deck on the front, and it's going to have garage doors. You know, the garage doors are not so I could bring the ATV in there, although I might bring the ATV in there. The fact of the matter is, though, I'm eventually going to want a... What is it called? I don't remember what it's called. There's a place to put the vehicles. Yeah, right here. I'm going to want a garage, like a real garage, for the ATV and for the red truck. But for now, I will drive the ATV in here, and honestly, I'm going to be putting the garage doors on there just to make it look more like a workhouse. It's not really for the ATV, but I think it'll look cool. And the reason I wasn't actually going to be starting the work, what did I call it? I wasn't going to be starting the workshop today, but I need something to do while I'm waiting for stuff to get cooked. Well, actually not cooked, really harvested. Ooh, boy, I've got a lot of stuff in there. Hold on. Hold that thought. Stuff's really starting to produce. I'm just gonna put these right in here. And then put these right in here. Yeah, I guess we might as well start that. Oh, actually, no more. Wow, okay. There you go. And just like that, 20 iron ingots coming up. So I was kind of like pulling back and I was thinking everything's going too slow for my taste. I mean, I'm kind of an impatient guy, so I guess things are always going too slow for me. But then I was thinking to myself, how can we speed this up? And I was thinking iron is coming in at a decent clip. And we need things like copper and aluminum, especially aluminum. And I was like, you know what? let's just build some more of these things. So we now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is on aluminum only. This is on aluminum only. This is on aluminum only, and the rest are normal. Now, unless you really, 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 really need something desperately, like aluminum, I suggest not putting these on any specific ore. You get an ore, okay, so you can get one of any ore or stone every 5 minutes. Now, obviously, getting a stone is a complete waste of time there. It sucks. But you don't get stone enough. You know, like, there's one in there. Oh, there's 3 in here. So this one, look at it this way. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So for 10 minutes, I got a cobalt ore. For 10 minutes, I got an aluminum ore. And for 10 minutes, I got an aluminum ore. So I don't think... I mean, I don't think going... Like, upping this to 10 minutes to get a specific item is probably not worth it. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Most of the time, you're not going to get a stone every other time. So here's 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. What I'm saying is, I got these 2 within 10 minutes, these 2 within 10 minutes, these 2 within 10 minutes, and these 2 within 10 minutes. So if I was looking for a specific ore, it would definitely not be as good. Unless you really need something, and I do need aluminum. So, I'm good with getting aluminum now, but I'm gonna not use that unless I absolutely have to. I think the 5-minute intervals is better than 10 minutes. Again, unless you really need aluminum. Okay, so that brings you guys up to speed. Why don't we go ahead and... What the fudge just happened? Wait, I don't have a broken leg? How do I not have a broken... Okay, I'm confused. I'm really confused. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap, get some hit points back. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Can you use the trailer as a trampoline? Is that... I'm not really sure what just happened. I'm not sure if that was a bug or a feature. You know what? I'm just gonna sleep through the night. Let's just go ahead and sleep through the night. We are going to need some water, though. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I don't know. Maybe the trailer doubles as a trampoline. I'm not sure what the heck that was. It's probably just a bug, but... Oh, got some enemies coming in, you say? Oh, we don't have any freaking protein. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. While we're waiting for the enemies to come in, I'm going to come up here. I know there's a pig there. I can kill him and get some protein. Maybe I will, just not right now. Let's go ahead and eat that. Do these have fat? It's 14. Yeah, this is a little bit of fat. Go ahead and get that, and then we're just gonna eat the miracle food. I wonder why this potato thing isn't full. I mean, I guess he could have just eaten some. All right, let's go ahead and get the loot. Oh, also another thing I did off camera was I moved a bunch of spikes out here to double up the spikes. And actually, well, I guess I started tripling up the spikes as well. We got trips. Trip spikes. Trip as in triple, not trip as in tripping up the enemy. Alright. Let's go ahead and save the... I don't think I've saved in a while. And let's come through here. Is that music ever going to stop? Well, it did eventually stop, so let's come on down. And let's grab some resources from these things. Let's bring this back out here. There we go. That's better. Grab all that. Grab all that. Grab all that. Starting to get encumbered. Move all. Move all. Okay. And let's come back down here. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay. Everything's out. Let's go ahead and get this stuff cooked up. We need to get power going. That's why I needed more of those extractors in the caves, because I needed more materials to get more power. Today is the focus about today. I mean, by probably what I chose for the thumbnail, although I haven't chosen my thumbnail yet, but I presumably am going to make this episode about getting clay. That's what I want the focus of this episode to be on. And everything else I'm doing is just, you know, Using my time wisely while I wait for stuff to, you know, come in for the clay mixer. I'm gonna need the clay extractor too, and I'm also gonna need power to run the clay mixer. It's gonna be quite a lot of work, but that's okay. I'm up to the challenge. And is that everything? Yes, okay. It's back out here. What I'll do is I'll just put these out here in case I need them for something. We'll leave that right there for now. And okay. Put those in there. Pretty good. Okay, we're looking good. Just wait for that stuff to get done. Let's go ahead and put down the clay extractor. Also, not for nothing, guys, but you're gonna want it more than one clay extractor. It never ends. I'm going to put this. Put it right there. Here, before we put down the clay extractors, let's put down the clay mixer, because that's gonna matter on where I put the clay extractor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the sand over here. Just like that. That's pretty good. I have not used any of the chest racks, or what are they called anyway? I haven't made one this season, so I don't know what they're called. Storage. I have not made any chest rack yet, because it's just resources I would rather put in other places for now. But fear not, I will definitely use them at some point. Okay, put that right there. And then I'm gonna have to make 2 of these, like, honestly, at least. It's gonna take so many resources. That's okay. You know, honestly, the clay extractor won't be that big of a deal because it only takes iron. I could probably even make 3 or 4 of them today if I wanted to. Alright, right here. Get this out of the way. And can we get back up there like this? There we go. Alright, now this is not a permanent spot because the clay extractors and the clay mixers will eventually go into the workshop over there. So this is a very temporary setup, but I want to get it set up now to get it, you know, started. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just the iron. That's the biggest problem with those. And speaking of iron, well, not speaking of iron, that's not iron. Should we put this up there for some power? I think we should. I'm gonna put this up here in the wind turbines. Or should I? No, let's put them in here. I think the solar panels are more important. And then I'll put the rest in the wind turbines. There we go. That's quite a bit of aluminum. I gotta be careful though, because am I gonna need aluminum to make the cement mixer or the clay mixer? Electrical, mechanical, iron. Nope. So we are free to use our aluminum wherever we see fit. And I'm going to be using it on power generation. Because here's the thing, I can get the clay mixer up, but if I don't have the power to run it, then it's, you know, what's the point? So that's why I'm so worried about power. It's all about power. And I am going to use some. Oh, I should have used that aluminum on the battery. Shoot, I totally forgot. I got a battery over there that I started building, and I need aluminum for it. And I should have. Look at this. See. We've been at max stored power for a while now. That was a mistake. I should have done the battery. Will I get 100% of the resources back if I take the thing apart? Hold on, it's a good question. Let's see, because I should be able to take this apart. Will I get 9 aluminum back and 4 cobalt? Let's see. Yes, I did. Wow, okay, great. So I got my aluminum back, and now I can go set up that battery. Which should have been the play from the beginning. I think I also need copper for it. I think I need 4 copper. I'm guessing here, but if I'm right, it'll save me some time, and if I'm not, I didn't lose anything, so no big deal. There it is. Alright. I did need copper, but I didn't need all the copper. Okay, we're just missing, what is that, 8 lead? Yeah, 8 lead. Yeah, that's important, that extra battery, because, man, I've been generating a lot of power, so. What do we got on us? We got a lot of stuff. Okay. Aluminum? Really? Oh, because it doesn't stack, I guess. Copper? I'm eventually going to make all of these You know, in all these places, I'm going to make these ingot shells, but I just, you know, I haven't gotten around to it yet. All right, 8 lead. Oh, crap. We don't have any lead. All right, well, I've got a lot to cook. Let's just, let's do a full thing of lead. And then we're going to need lead a lot, so. Take all that, put that in there. I think we need to give this thing some more fuel as well. Looks like the fuel isn't looking too good. So, let's grab 1, 2. Told you I was going to be busy today, guys. It's going to be a busy episode, man. We're making some mad progression. Mad progression. Okay, do I want to put this stuff in anything? Yeah, we should do, I mean, more... Maybe we should do another battery. Another battery? I think that might be the way to go. Okay. Yeah, let's do another battery. Power. Does that have to actually be done? I guess it does. Alright, let's put it right there. Alright, electrical parts, aluminum, and lead. Electrical parts. Ooh, we gotta be careful with our electrical parts. Shoot, I didn't think about that. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we got enough. That doesn't need electrical parts. Okay, we're alright. Well, we're alright. I got a little nervous there because we're at 10 electrical parts. When that's over, that's it. We'd have to go looting again, and I'm not doing a looting video this episode, that's for sure. And there is our third battery done. Let's go take a look at the power. This is really coming along now. We're really starting to move now. And there we go. We can now hold 10,518 power capacity. Our power's going up. That's great. You might be thinking, Cage, it's a little overkill, right? Like, you only have 2 stone grinders. Yeah, but, like, this is going to take power. You know, future builds are going to take power. It's not really overkill. Might seem like it a little bit, but it's not. I went ahead and moved the stone... what are these called? Mineral extractors. My stone extractors over here. So now when this is full, I just go yoink. And yoink. And yoink. Beautiful. That is wonderful. That's a good setup right there. And then I could just move these crates over there for extra storage and everything. Yeah, this is... I know this game isn't for everyone, but man, I really like it. Go. Alright, so at this point, we are waiting for iron. So let's go ahead and let's get this set up. And we're going to destroy the sand, grab the iron. Destroy the sand, grab the iron. The iron in there. And I'm going to wait for some more iron. I need a drop chest. Let's do this. Okay. Gage, how are you going to remember it's a drop chest? Because I'm going to call it drop chest. Drop chest. There you go. It's not lined up. That's going to bother me. Alright, cool. And let's put the glass in here for now. Alright, so we're looking good. Now that we have some time, let's go ahead and let's start working on this this platform over here. I don't know how much we're going to get done of this today. Right now, we're just kind of... It's getting ready for a future build. And I really want to get my hit points back, but I don't want to take time to sit in the chair. So that's where we find ourselves. Okay, take this. 2. Oh, we are gonna have to go make some more food today at some point. I'm kind of running out of canned food. Oh, I gotta do some fishing too. So there's 2 kinds of food, or there's actually, well, technically 2 kinds of food, but really more like 3. I've got canned food, which is, some of my canned food is for, carbohydrates. The other one is for vitamins. And the only thing I have a problem with the canned food is when I need protein. And that is where the fishing is going to come in. The canned food is really nice because it does give me max stats. The protein you get from the fish doesn't do anything. There's no way to get like anything. There's no way to get max stats. When I say max stats, you see how my hit points are 102. Certain foods in the game, you know, give you more points to those stats. Here, I'm going to show you really quick in case you're not familiar with what I'm talking about. So when you eat small rations, you get plus 0.125 to health, stamina, thirst, and 0.05 to sun resistance. And as those go up, that little circle at the end of the bar fills up. And once it fills up, you get another point in your max stat. That's how my health is 102, my stamina is 102, my thirst is 102, and my sun resistance is 101. So that's what I'm going to be working on here. Let's go ahead and chop this out. I don't want this to be here. Oh, it's all on top. That's fine. It's kind of weird that it's on top because it's just a ghost image, but... Oh, well. Alright, cool. Is that all the trees? Yeah, that looks like all the trees I'm going to cut down around this thing. And, oh, how am I going to get over there? Alright, whatever. I'm not going to... You know how I'm going to get over there? I'm not going to worry about it. Get over there when I get over there. Those logs will eventually disappear, but not that quickly. Logs on the ground will disappear, but again, it takes a little bit of time. I wouldn't leave them on there. Oh, he's going to grab them. Damn it. Alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. He's doing his job. We just got to keep these... Obviously, I moved some log holders over here. And if we just keep these empty, he will bring logs over here and fill them up. How am I doing on planks? I need some planks. Yeah, let's go ahead and put these in here, and then we're going to go grab some planks. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these shouldn't be... It kind of looks interesting. You know what? The hell with it. Let's do it. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to grab one of these. And, oops. And then we're going to put this right here. But it's got to go... Yep, that's perfect. And then I'll leave the rest alone for now. Yeah, we're going to do this a little... Yeah, I don't normally build like this. I don't put, like, you know, platforms on the side of the ramp. But you know what? The fact that I don't do it normally means I should do it. Because, you know, build different, right? We'll do the same thing all the time. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Alright, we're going to leave you right here. Actually, let's just empty this out really quick. See, this is what you want to do to maximize your time. It's the same thing in Bellwright. When you're waiting for your people to get stuff done, or you're waiting for ores to get cooked, or whatever you're doing, go do something else. Do some building. And, you know, just use your time wisely. Because a lot of times when I'm, like, working off camera, I'll, like, just stand there waiting for things to happen. Now, when I'm working off camera... You know, I'm not going to do anything crazy interesting because I'm not recording it, right? You want to see the interesting stuff and not the boring stuff. So I try and remember that when I'm working off camera. Let's go ahead and bring this up here. I got to kill that boar, don't I? Talking about protein. I'm not killing the boar. In a minute. In a minute. Your time's coming, buddy. I have room for them too, so... Or I could even butcher animals. What's wrong with me? Freaking sun resistance. I hate the sun resistance thing. Okay. I'm gonna get my other hat that has, like, resistance to sun or has resistances for the sun. So that, and then we're gonna take a little bit of a nap here, get some hit points back, get that sun resistance to pop back up. It's now 7 o'clock, which means the sun should be down. I want to work when the sun's down because the sun resistance thing is annoying. But at the same time, when the sun's down, we're not getting any power. Although, this is looking pretty good. Wow, that is actually really, really nice. Okay. Do a little bit more building, and then we're going to come back, and I think we have enough to make that... To make that clay mixer. And we need... Oh, actually, not the clay mixer. We got to do the clay... The clay extractor first. Damn. Okay. Get rid of all these planks. Alright, looking good. By the way, I lined this up perfectly with this building right here. What I did was I took a foundation and I put it just like that. You see how it's on an angle? And then I built one foundation after another and built them over here. Then I destroyed the ones that were connecting. So this building right here is completely symmetrical with this building on this angle. I really, really like... Mother fudger. I don't think there's anything I can... Oh, come on. I'm not sure there's anything I can do about that. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Although, to be fair, ramp anywhere is going to have foliage sticking through it. Why doesn't it just get rid of the foliage? Yeah, even if I put it over here, there'd be other things in the way. Alright. I'll think about this off camera. I might just leave it there, but I'm not really sure. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I could probably adjust the building and make the... I don't want to do that. You know what? I'll think about this off camera. It's not even what this episode's about. So it doesn't matter. Throw a few more logs in there. And what I could do is I could play like whenever I'm playing well, last season when I was playing Vane, what I would do is if I was at home, I would turn off the foliage. And the idea was I mowed my lawn. The game doesn't look as good with foliage off, but you know what really doesn't look good? Plants sticking through my damn freaking ramp. So I'll leave it off for now. I'll kind of think about what I want to do. If you have a feeling about the foliage, either way, you don't care. Okay, there's 3 ways you can look at the foliage. I don't care if you turn the foliage on or off. It doesn't matter to me either way. Just keep making videos. Okay? Then there's I hate the foliage, leave it off. And then there's I love the foliage. If you don't turn it back on, I'm going to unsubscribe type of thing. So, let me... I know there's kind of hyperbolic in all directions, but yeah, just let me know however you feel about the foliage. We'll leave it off for the rest of the episode. And when I'm out looting, I will definitely turn the foliage on. Straight up. I'm going to do this. And this. It looks like we're getting kind of thirsty. Drink. Man, I go through so much water, dude. I just boiled water. You know what I could do? I could make the water house and the sink. All right. Not Cage. Can't do it all in one episode, buddy. I'm just gonna kind of peek my head around here and see how they're doing with power. Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right, we're looking good. Let's see if we can get at least one of these clay extractors started. Right. So I needed iron for that. Do I have iron? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter if we have it or not. We're gonna cook more. Damn it! I accidentally took the sand. If you press H, it destroys or discards the sand, because you know you don't need all that sand. I must have forgot to press H at some point there. That's okay. Not a big deal. One. And okay. Let's go get some screws and mechanical parts. No, don't make that first. Why are you making that first, stupid? Stop being stupid. Planks, nails, and screws. 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 There. Did I say screws? Is it really screws? It is screws. Okay, good. Did I say planks, nails, and screws? Okay, this is getting away from me. Yeah, nails and screws in the same thing? That's interesting. That's not usually... That's not normal. Okay. 8 planks, you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This thing ran out of oil. Need to do something about that. Did I put oil in here? No, damn it. Okay, whatever. Kind of deal with that in a minute. Alright, there you go. And please tell me it's gonna run on biofuel. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Am I gonna get all 3 up today? Yeah, let's get all 3 up today. I think it's important. I know at the end of last season, I had like 6 of those going at once, so 3 is not overkill. 18, 11. I'll do more of these right now. Yeah, let's do more of them right now. What can we do? There's nothing else to cook. All right. H there. H there. How are we doing on power? Doing okay. And we'll just grab a bunch of the sand. Oh, I can't move. Okay. 5, 5. You gotta make sure these are full 5s or it won't cook into an iron ingot. Actually, it looks like I got all 5. No, there's a 3. You, my friend, go back in there. Go back in there. And we're going to need 16 planks. Sounds good to me. Do we have enough nails? No. Okay. I mean, it was just too easy not to do it, right? I will probably butcher one of these animals because now, like, I'm out of... Yeah, I got no room for any more animals, so I'm definitely going to have to butcher one of them. Also... Go. Now you guys can see. Alright, 16 planks I said, right? Pretty sure. Oh, I need more oil too. Damn, this is a real juggling, like a spinning plates game. I'm just trying to keep everything from falling. No, we don't need that much. Let's just grab 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will fill it up and get my planks processing again. Oops. Go. In there. One more. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, 10, 15. Yep, that's 17. There we go. Get some stuff done. Get work done. Okay, and then a few more iron ingots, and we're good to go on that one. I can't believe I got 3 of these up today. Well, I still need another 30 iron ingots for the next thing, but still. The cool thing is I'm saving up for iron ingots. These will start saving up the clay soil. Alright, that's cool. This used to be so easy. Basically, last season, or the last time last season. And ever since he's put clay soil in the game, what you do is you would take the clay soil, you'd go to a workbench, boom, you got clay. But now you need to put it in one of these. Also, I'm going to need a junction box. Make sure that's lined up. Not sure how I want to do this. Well, either way, this is going to go right here. Now, do I want to put a control panel here, or do I want to use these things? The relays. The relays, 1 iron, 1 copper. This is 4 iron, 2 copper, and 2 cobalt. So if I did a relay, it would like, the wire would go from here to here. I'd have to put relays on this. You know what? I don't feel like making a relay or bothering with that. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I know this is a little bit wasteful. A little bit wasteful, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, it looks really good right there. Alright. Iron, copper, and cobalt. Iron, copper, and cobalt. Oh, can't carry that many. Go. Let's grab the rest of the iron. Alright. We are 14 iron away. So I went ahead and butchered the wolf to make room for the boar, and I got some meat right here. Got some cooked meat, looking pretty good. I also put 1 on the drying rack, and I also ate some canned food, and we're out of canned food. So let's do a little bit of crafting here. All right, so there we go. I gotta make more cans. The problem is I use the cans to sell as coffee, so I don't have a lot of cans, but now I want them because I need them to make stuff with cans. You know, it is what it is. Not that big of a deal. But I do need more cans. They're expensive though. It's like 1 aluminum per can. It's crazy. I'm not doing that. Also, whenever I do any crafting in here, I clear this out of anything that I do not need to craft with. Temporarily, obviously. Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna grab this one. I guess I could take this. Instead of using my own, right? Melon. Then you gotta put the melon down. The melons are kind of a little frustrating. I don't like, you gotta put them down and harvest them and stuff. You gotta do that with the fish as well. I gotta remember to do fishing today, man. You know what? Maybe I'll save the fishing for another episode. I kind of want it to be its own episode. I don't know. We'll see. I did promise you guys I would fish. All right, the hell with it. I promise you I'd fish. I'm gonna fish, unless I forget. But I'll try not to. All right, so there you go. You got 4 cans right there. And move those in there. And then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to come out here, by the way, grab that spoiled food and turn it into biofuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we take those in here. You go, whoop, 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 boom, up, up, and boom. There you go. Those are the noises you have to make when you craft, by the way. If you don't, it won't work. You'll lose your resources, and it won't work. So make sure you go, boom, boom, and stuff like that. All right, there we go. Now we're looking good. All right, I'm going to go get some sleep. Before I get some sleep, though, let's take a look at what our power is doing. Just kind of curious. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning, and we still have almost 4,000 power. Incredible. Incredible. Love it. But I do need to get some sleep, so... Oh, there we go. We'll sleep till 7, and then I'll get rid of the mining light helmet thingy I'm wearing. And I think we will go do some... Let's do some fishing now, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Alright, so here's my fishing pole. What did the fishing pole take to make? I obviously made it off camera. That's what it takes. Sticks, plastic, and iron fragments. And I'm going to put that right there and take the fishing pole. Also going to need some bait, which I believe is in here. Alright, before we go out there, I will check on my power, make sure everything's good. Yep, everything's good. By the way, how come this junction box is on this setup? I haven't run any power to it. I thought you have to run like a wire to it. I don't have to mess around with that. But let's go ahead and... actually, you know what? Don't take him out of there. Take him out of here. And I still have my helmet light on, because of course I do. Okay, I don't want to take all these out, because I don't have to put them all back in. That's pretty easy. Alright, let's go do some fishing. Fishing is pretty simple in this game. Just go ahead and put the... You know, cast the rod as close to yourself as possible is what I was trying to say. I couldn't figure out how to say it, but once you see that little red hook, it's that simple. And boom, you just hold down the right mouse button. Left mouse button, as close to you as possible. When you see the red hook, hold down the right mouse button until you win. Come on. There you go. And we'll catch one more. It's hard to get fishing right in these survival games. I feel like this one does it very well. The only thing I don't like about it is the rod is kind of expensive. Like, 2 plastic is expensive, but if you use it... Oh, different fish. A bluegill and trout. Harvest. So I don't know if there's any difference in these. I think I can put them on the drying rack as well. But I'm not going to put them on the drying rack. I think I'm going to cook them. I think stuff on the drying rack has less nutrients than if you cook stuff. Although I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. So dried tuna. Yeah, you know what? I haven't tried out fish yet. Let's try out some fish. Just to see what it does. Curious. Yeah, just put them all up there. I'm going to be honest, I don't really feel like cooking right now anyway. Put that away. That away. That's right here. And let's put the can in here for now. Okay. Let's come over here. Let's check these things out. Make sure they've got power. They're not full. Power's looking a little low. But they should be okay for now. Oh, never mind. Alright, whatever. Just fill them all up. I want them to all be full at the same time. Damn, that's not going to work. We're going to run out. Son of a bee. Now, I could go make more biofuel. I'll do that off camera. I don't really want to do it right now. We've been waiting a long time to get this play mixer going. I want to get it going now. So, let's do H and right-click. H and right-click. All these in here. And put all these in here. And 2 more. Oh, wow. I thought I had more than that. Okay. Bit of a bummer. I don't like cooking without, like, cooking stuff. So what I'm gonna do is... How many spots do I have left? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need glass for future projects anyway. Not the end of the world. I mean, I could have made steel as well, which probably would have been a better idea, but... There we are. All right, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That'll be enough for this. And then we'll be good to go. Let's check out how these are doing. Yep, there we go. Looking good. All right. And I'm going to have to make some decisions on that building. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I want to keep the foliage off while I'm at home. But, man, that is such a perfect spot for the ramps, though. Again, I'll figure it out off camera. You guys don't need to suffer through that. Bad enough I have to suffer through it. All right, let's take a look at our power. Yeah, look at this, man. This thing's still going up. Honestly, I think we're okay on power for now, but we won't be for long. I don't know how much this takes. I think this takes 100. If that takes 100, that is going to be an issue. But I don't think it's going to be a terrible issue. Grab all our iron. Put that out. Grab our iron and glass. Put that out. Let's get the glass off of us. Okay. And there we are. My very first... Oh, mechanical parts. I forgot about the mechanical parts. This is my very first plate mixer. You know, new to this update. At least for me. I mean, this might have been in a past update, but it's new to me because I haven't played since it became a thing. 6. And because of these 10 electrical parts, we're going to have to do a looting video. Maybe a little bit sooner than I was planning. Next episode? Maybe not. Well, I do need to make enough money to get the cement mixer. I'm not really sure. I'm going to try not to do a looting video next episode, but we'll see. And there we go. Let's go ahead and grab our wiring tool. Let's get this thing wired up. We're also going to need some wire. There we go. Put down the fishing pole. Take the upgrade tool, which is also a wiring tool. And let's go ahead and wire this to that. Let's see if we can turn that on. Okay, I didn't think so. It's not hooked up, so it wouldn't have made any sense. But it's hooked up now. I don't like where that is. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's just put it right below it. It doesn't line up, though. Damn it. Alright, hold on. You go right there. Over there. And right there. Okay, cool. And then... we grab this, and this, and this, and we now have automated clay coming in. Wait, water? What the fudge? Huh. Oh, man, okay. Oh, is the best way to move water still these containers? Because that's rough, dude. Okay, Well. Let's go ahead and drink that and drink. I guess I'll just use the fresh water for now. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's do this. Let's empty that. And do that. And then do that. And then we're going to move this over there. Oh, I didn't think it would take water. All right. That is interesting. I'll just put that right there for now. And... here we go. And then turn it on. Oh, it only uses 1 unit of water. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's 10, 20, 30, or what, sorry, 1. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 units of water. I put in 200. All right, that's not so bad. Wow, it actually seems like it goes pretty quick, too. I just used the trusty ladder to get a screenshot, which makes me very happy. I'm just going to put it right here. Also, I just heard that there's a horde coming in. I don't... Oh, there we go. Alright, I see. Anytime I come out here for a horde, I'm going to bring some spikes out. I want to bring spikes out here to... Oh, is this tripled? Oh, wow. Dude, I did a lot off camera. I didn't know I tripled this up. Anyway. Yeah, because I want to keep beefing this place up, but I don't want to take a lot of time to bring spikes out there, so you do it efficiently. If you're going out there anyway, you take the spikes. Alright, cool. That went swimming. I didn't know I had 3 layers of spikes, man. It's insane. Insane. What did I get? Oh, electrical parts. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on in here and see how this clay is going. And there you go. So that's the clay. All right, cool. So we just need to keep the clay coming out of here and going into the mixer. And it's a little bit more involved than it was before. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these so I have more water over here. It's a little more involved than it was back in the day, but that's okay. It's pretty fun. We have to work on more power as well, because now the power is not doing as good as I would like it. But you know what? We got 7 extractors. We'll be able to make more solar panels, more wind turbines, and I don't think we're going to need more batteries right now, but we can make more batteries when we need those as well. But I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.